Hello and welcome back to Galaxy of Heroes 5v5. The final opponent from week 1 is Corcel from a guild I probably even shouldn't even bother saying the name of on YouTube because it might get me in trouble. So yeah, sorry for the rather late posting of this final fight. I was busy and I'm going to be even busier after I do this voiceover because I got to go help my family do fence repairs on our property because cows are getting out. Yes, we have cows. But Stude's defenses weren't the most impressive, I guess I'm trying to say. The fact that he doesn't have all 6 mods on Anakin was confusing. And none of his Galactic Legends are on defense, which confused me even more. So, yeah. But I'm still going to drop fights. Leave it to me to still screw it up somehow. But yeah, I could have done the recording Sunday or yesterday. Yesterday, I got home and I didn't want to. And then Sunday, what was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing Sunday, but I was just busy running errands or stuff like that. But anyways, I am back, I guess you can say, whatever you want to say. Oh lord, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm also trying to do squad arena bull crap at the moment, so I can get that done dealt with. And I'm still hitting the boomerang. Oh my god, these stupid cords are all tangled up. There we go. Okay. First fight was done and over pretty rapidly because, well, his Anakin was slow for whatever reason. I didn't really understand why. I didn't question it though. I was like, okay, whatever. But luckily, I don't drop fights on anything down south. I will drop stuff up north because I am nothing if reliable at screwing up easily. Like, well, not easily. Yeah, easily, I guess. But I'm nothing if... I can't even think of the words I'm trying to say. I'm not unreliable at screwing up easy wins in Grand Arena, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But most of the mess-ups that I'll do in a bit was because of the fact that I didn't see a single one of his Galactic Legends. So, yeah. I don't full clear the guy, though. Just as a kind of spoiler I guess. But, yeah. And he doesn't full clear me. He doesn't even clear 2 of my zones. He clears a singular one of my zones. And he even did that at a really piss-poor rate, I guess would be the best way to describe what he did there. It was a mess. Okay, that squad arena fight's done. I can focus on the footage. And I'm trying to get the voiceover done real quick before I gotta get dinner for my family. We're gonna get pizza. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried with how fast the Zam was. Because, you know, they get even more speed with Jango, and she has even more speed with her unique and all that, so they're going to go first, obviously. But since I'm using my gas, they're not going to revive, which makes this all the more easier to kill off. So yeah, I hope you guys had a fun time doing Conquest. I hope you have your Datacrons ready. I don't have the desired Malchus one. I got the wrong one that I wanted, which kind of annoyed me. I did get a decent Sith Eternal one, but I'm not gonna worry about trying to get a whole bunch of others because I don't need 18,000 different Datacrons. But the one Datacron I wanted, I rerolled that stupid Malgus one 3 or 4 times. I lost track, honestly, because I was getting so annoyed with it. Because it started off as a Sith Eternal one, and then it re-rolled, I think, like a Night Sister one. Like, it had a Sith Eternal and then, like, some Night Sister ones and garbage, and then it re-rolled again to a Malgus one, and then I re-rolled it after I got the Malgus one, like, once or twice more, and it still gave me... after I got the Malgus roll, the wrong one, it gave me the Sith Empire Trooper multiple times and Sith Emperor multiple times, so I wasn't the most pleased. Okay, I heard thumping, but I didn't know where it was coming from. Anyways, I probably shouldn't have put this fight on auto, so I could have gotten more banners. Because, yeah, there we go, Jolie revived the entire team. Excuse me, sorry. But it's not going to make a whole lot of difference, because I'm going to end up winning this fight. And then, once we get to the battles I dropped, you're going to probably be sitting there wondering, why did this idiot... Why did he take that team against them? All that. The drops I had were stupid. Because of my own misplays. Okay. She's gonna, yep, there goes P1, and there they go. Not the cleanest fight, it could have been better, but I was just kind of like ecstatic for the fact that I didn't see a single Galactic Legend up front. Corcel doesn't have a bad account. He has 4 Galactic Legends, but he also kept them all for offense. So I don't exactly know what the thought process was there. Okay, now to go up north and contend with some of my drops. There's only going to be 2 dropped fights, but both of them were completely avoidable. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. And this is the first one. I shouldn't have done my Imperial Troopers with Wat again on the Mauldalorians. I foolishly thought that I could outspeed them, but... Well, not outspeed them. I knew I was going to go first because Wat's on the team, but I figured I could get going before they did, so that way I could kill them off. But, no. No, I don't. There goes Piet. Are they going to kill Veers off? Yep, there goes Veers. There goes Range. And now it's just... Not Piet, it was Stark that died. Oh my god, you idiot. No, you're Imperial Troopers. Yeah. I knew at that point there wasn't any point of continuing on the fight, so I backed out. I'm like, screw it, I'll take the loss. Was I annoyed with myself? Yeah. Yeah, I was. No, I'm not gonna do Sith Empire. Sith Emperor, or am I? No, I don't. No. I saved that for... I saved the Sith Emperor for Iden. What did I do against this team? Oh... I did Jedi to clean up my mess. Okay. At least that's what I think I do. One of the few positives for 5v5 is the fact that the fights don't take as long to do. There's less to worry about, and there's not a whole bunch of overthinking when it comes to it all. You just gotta know what you're working with and then kill it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I don't think... No, there we go. There we go. I put in the right Jedi. Yep, that'll work for me. But, yeah, less teams, and people wonder why people hate 3v3. Well, 3v3 is a pain. We have to think of like, how many more counters for teams that are broken apart. And then we gotta make sure we even have the right teams on offense to do anything about them. It's stupid. Small god is stupid, you know. Attacks off, but with the Ripase Datacron that I have for JML and Jedi Knight Luke, it really didn't make much of a difference. But this was an avoidable... The first fight was an avoidable loss. If I just saved that for, like, the Rebels or someone else, it would have been fine. But he doesn't get anywhere close to beating me. Because I'll put the screenshots at the end of the video when I do my wrap-up bit, and you'll see what I mean. Now, for this GG Nute team, I also don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I thought this would work. Mostly because, 1, I didn't have a tank, and 2, I really don't know what I was thinking. I guess I thought I would be able to outspeed them with turn meter to get going and just decimate them across the board. But no, that doesn't happen either. I do kill off. I think it was B2 is the only one I killed off on this team. It was pretty stupid. Also, the fact that Grievous can self-cleanse was kind of annoying. I'm like, okay, whatever. Oh, my phone's going off. Huh? Oh, sorry. I'm trying to read Discord messages on my phone. Anyways. Yep, once they got the TM on my entire team, it was just game over for me. Oh no, I didn't kill B2. I killed IG. I can't remember what team, like what I even killed on these teams. I'm so stupid. Good grief. I maybe could have done Iden Troopers against this, and then done this Empire team against the Rebels in the back. I don't know. There's a lot of things I could have done differently. But yeah. You live and you learn. And I unfortunately make these mistakes quite frequently. But I think I enjoy showing off my own mistakes. Sure, it makes me look like an idiot, but I don't know. I just enjoy recording what I do and trying to have fun while I do so, I guess. And then try to make a, not really witty, but somewhat, like, some loosely related commentary over the background of it. I was kind of annoyed that R2 wasn't able to get B2 knocked out of there with the, what was it, the burn? Whatever the stupid fire thing is that he does. Whatever it's called, I don't remember. I was really annoyed whenever he did it. I'm like, how did he not kill him? He was on barely a sliver of health and he lived. But I think, yep, there we go, now he's down. This fight's gonna get really close because of Nute spamming, what is it called? Is it sabotage? No. I don't remember what all these debuffs were called. I literally could have seen what it said, but it flashed across the screen too fast. It'll pop back up in a second. Extortion. We got Nute kept spamming extortion, B2 kept AoEing and taking even more protection off my team, and it was just a lovely mess of a fight. But this is all of my own doing, so I can't really say anything. Oh, I know what I was doing while I was recording this. I was out with my mom and brother looking at, he was needing shoes or something. So we were shoe shopping. Yay, fun stuff. Nute's eventually gonna die. More extortion because, of course, that's like the only thing he seems to know. And there we go. A nice mess of a cleanup that I did there. Yippee, you idiot. Okay. What are we gonna do next? Oh, the reason why I don't full clear this guy is not because of ground units, it's because of his fleets. He put Executor down on defense. And I don't trust my Malevolence as far as I could throw it to counter it, so I decided to use it against a different ship. But that will be forthcoming soon. Does that even make any sense? That'll be coming soon. On DVD. That's not what I meant, but that's what I thought of. I thought of like the VHS coming soon to own on DVD or VHS or whatever they said. Okay. Luckily with this Rebel team and my Sith trio, they don't have the DPS to immediately eviscerate the entirety of them all. But, yeah. I mean, Han can obviously revive people once every little bit because it's like an 8 turn cooldown ability. It's something stupidly long. But at this point, I was just trying to make up for the fact that I, lost 2 fights I could have completely avoided. I don't remember if I leave it on auto or not. I don't know why I kept putting fights on auto. I was also trying to like walk around and film this and not run into people at the same time. So oh, and I got the second best crate in Conquest. I probably could have done I probably could have gotten the best one if I hadn't gotten so distracted farming for the reroll mats for this third set. But this third set's reroll mat drop rate is fucking abysmal. It is some of the worst drop rates I've ever seen. I don't know how many reroll mats for the Mark IIIs I needed so many. It was stupid. And it was a pain in the ass to get. Like, absolute fucking pain. People were complaining about it in the Discord server that I'm in for my alliance. It's just why? Why do they make it so much harder? And also, like, sure, some filthy whales are gonna work on, like, Night Sister and, what is it, Initiate or whatever the fuck, whichever one it was. But, and then I've got, like I've said before, I got people in the guild alliance working on loads of them just so I can have them, like different varieties of them. It's just like, but why? Like that like the Wi-Fi for that, but like, why CG? Why is this set so fucking difficult to get the reroll mats for? Is it because you're incompetent, or is it because you're fucking stupid? And also, for the love of God, we know that we already have yesterday's Galactic Challenge was Inquisitors, and I think next Monday's is as well. Could we fucking stop with the Inquisitorious Galactic Challenges? We've been having them going on since God knows when. I think it's March. I keep saying. I have to keep looking back at when they started doing them to be sure I'm like not saying the wrong time at all. But it's just, it blows my mind how much this faction has been pushed. And people also keep bringing up the Mandalorians. Whenever BAM was released, they keep saying, oh, well, the Mandalorians were pushed as much as that. No, they fucking weren't. No. People say, oh, Bad Batches pushed as much. No, they weren't. Bad Batches were feasible with a singular character from that team, and that was Echo. You use Echo with the 501st and still get full rewards. With the stupid Inquisitorious one, you need to have a full Inquisitorious team, which has abysmal DPS. And then you gotta have... Now they brought back the fucking Purge feat again. Why on God's green earth they brought back the Purge feat is beyond me. I know why they brought it back, so that way they force people to spend on these pieces of shit, and that way they make more money. Because they, like, whenever they did the whole release for the Inquisitorious, it was, like, garbage character. Well, the first one was fine. Second Sister and Ninth Sister, like, the first couple were okay. Fifth Brother is Seventh Sister isn't horrible, but... And then what other brother? Eighth brother? I don't know. Whatever. I'm getting mad. I'm not mad. I'm just trying to formulate my words as I'm trying to speak them. Whenever you release them, you can tell they are being built to be built around the Grand Inquisitor. And even then, they're still horrible. Well, not horrible. They're about a C tier team, maybe, on a good day. Maybe B- if you have the right datacrons from set 1, which are set to expire on the 7th of September, so that kind of makes that point negligible anyways. But it's been since January of this year, CG. We get it. You guys want to make money on this faction. But for the love of God, stop. Stop doing this every other Galactic Challenge bullshit where it has to be Inquisitorials. Just do it once a month or twice a month. Not every other fucking one. because I imagine I'm not the only one that's getting pissed that my 6-dot slicing mats are getting eviscerated right now because I refuse to spend loads of time and effort working on this faction to farm them up. And people, even with the faction, can't even get them to work in these stupid challenges because of the stupid modifiers in the challenges. Like, they had to do different leads outside of Grand Inquisitor to even get a semblance of it to work, where they have to, for like the Purge feat, they had to switch out from Inquisitor to someone else to not kill them all off in like 2 minutes or less. It baffles me. CG, for the love of God, stop. Just stop. We know you love them, but they ain't working. I mean, the only thing someone like posted on like Reddit or somewhere, maybe it was Twitter responding to Cubs or Arnold. No, it wasn't Arnold. It was probably Cubs. But someone said it was either in response to Cubs or Reddit, but they said in before like GL Reva or something like that. I mean, if the Inquisitors are needed for Reva, that's probably going to be okay because I don't care. Reva's arguably one of the more not decently written characters. I enjoyed her character in Kenobi. I mean, like the whole like thought of her being ripped from all she knew in the Jedi Order whenever Operation Nightfall happened to then serving the Inquisitors that were, well, serving the man that led the destruction of the Jedi to try to kill him. And her just being completely unhinged the entire time. I just, really enjoyed the whole thing. I mean, sure, some of the set pieces in the show were kind of off, but I enjoyed her character and all that. She did a really good job. But yeah, if they have to be required for unlocking her, sure, I might work on them. But to get in Grand Inquisitor, no, not really. Nah. This ain't it, Chief. And I will circle back to the arguments I said earlier from people. Whenever BAM was released, for like boosting the Mandalorians, and like the Mandalorians were being revived as a faction with Maul and BAM and like all the other Mandos actually getting the tag. Yes, the Mandalorians were pushed, but guess what? You only needed 4 of them to get defeat. In that 5th, you can just throw in Kylo half the fucking time and just decimate the whole challenge and get Max Crate. For Bad Batch, whenever they were getting released for Lord Vader, you could get Max Crate. Because if you're going for Lord Vader, you would have your 501st worked on because you needed them for other characters. Anyways, you needed ARC Trooper and Rex for even unlocking the guy. So it made sense that you'd be working, they would have him working, and then you'd just throw in like a low gear Echo with high speed, and you'd get Max Crate. And then you look at this faction, the Inquisitors. At low star level, you have to basically hope you can beat, like you hope you can like eke out like a win to even get second best crate. And then even at like the relic levels they're required to even unlock the idiot Grand Inquisitor, they don't have the DPS to like win the fights. Sure, it helps with the purge feats, but then you can't get Max Crate because you need 2 feats for the Inquisitors, and you can only theoretically max out 1, which is the purge one, and you have to fucking cheese that on tier 9, or honest to God, you can maybe try it on tier 10 if you're that crazy, but you can't get Max Crate, and this has been going on for months. There was a short time where they took out the purge feat, and you could get still second best, I think it was what it was, because you couldn't beat the max, you couldn't beat the final tier with Inquisitors because they suck. And it was a full team of Inquisitors. It wasn't, oh, you can use, like, you need to win the fight with 2 Inquisitors, and blah, 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 or like the Mando ones. Like, those made sense. The Mando and Bad Batch ones made sense. And then they completely just threw it out the window and said, no, our players are getting too many rewards. We need to really shove it down their throats that we want this faction. We want this faction to be worked on. How do we do that? And some idiot in the background is like, oh, hey, boss, I know what we can do. Let's make it to where the we drip feed them the Inquisitor faction. We make them only viable basically with the Grand Inquisitor, which won't be available until like June. And we make every other galactic challenge for them. And then their boss is like, brilliant, you're getting a raise. I like it. And yes, people also retort, well, there's not a lot of Grand Inquisitors, and that's why they keep pushing it. Well, you fucking wonder why there's not a lot of Grand Inquisitors, because they suck, and he sucks. It just... CG, you're reinforcing failure. This faction isn't working. It just doesn't work. They don't have the damage. They're just there, taking up roster space. And yes, people are gonna say, well, there are Grand Inquisitors out there. Well, yes, there are, but there are how many compared to Starkiller or literally any other legendary? Actually, I wonder. Let's see. Characters. Would it be under character stats? Or is it gonna be in the database? I'm gonna look at swh.gg. No. I'm gonna look at something. Grand Inquisitor. Oops, I hit the boom again. Sorry about that. Okay, player data. According to swh.gg, there is 1,457 at max level on the website. That's not even 1,500. That's not even close to 2,000, obviously. I don't know if CG looks at these stats. I know they have all this information on their databases somewhere, but I don't know if they're just that stupid or stubborn or what. But CG, it is time to move on from the Inquisitorious faction. Work on something else. For the love of God. Just stop. Just fucking stop. Maybe it's me being bitter for the fact I can't get max rewards every single galactic challenge. Maybe it's that. Or maybe it's my stubbornness to not drop other projects I'm working on. It's just to work on this faction that's subpar. I don't know. Y'all can let me know in the comments, or if you know, if like you're in the Pirate Alliance Discord, you can just message me there and say I'm a scrub. It won't surprise me. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully get the first fight, like voiceover recorded, maybe tomorrow night or Thursday. I don't know yet. No, probably tomorrow, because I'm gonna be sitting on my ass doing nothing. But yeah, I will hopefully catch you all later. Have a good one.